Now, you remember that QR code Nancy almost scanned?
Yeah, yeah.
That seems like a whole other can of worms.
It is.
And a perfect segue into our next topic, because these QR codes are popping up everywhere.
They are.
And not all of them are what they seem.
It's true.
So QR codes are basically links.
Yeah, links disguised as images.
Right. They offer convenience, no doubt. But that convenience comes with a risk.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, scammers are exploiting that risk.
Absolutely.
They're using QR codes to steal information or even install malware on your devices.
Yeah.
So we're talking about those little square barcodes you scan with your phone.
Yeah.
I use them all the time.
Yeah.
Like to pay for parking at restaurants, even to donate to charities.
Right?
You're saying we can't even trust those anymore?
It's not that you can't trust any QR code,
Okay.
but you need to be vigilant.
Okay.
Especially these days.
Yeah.
They're appearing in more and more places.
Right.
And scammers are getting more and more creative with their tactics.
Yeah.
We've seen them used in brushing scams like we've been talking about.
Right.
But they're also popping up on parking meters, flyers, even stickers slapped onto legitimate signage.
Wow. So I can't even trust a QR code on a parking meter?
Wow.
That seems a little paranoid, doesn't it?
I wouldn't say paranoid,
Okay.
but definitely cautious.
Oh, yeah.
Before you scan any QR code, especially if it seems out of place, take a moment to think.
Right.
Does it make sense for that parking meter to have a QR code payment option? If you see a QR code on a flyer offering a crazy discount, is that flyer from a reputable source?
Good point.
You know?
It's all about context.
Yeah, context is key.
Okay.
Don't let curiosity or convenience override your common sense.
What's the worst that can happen if you scan a suspicious QR code?
Well, in a worst-case scenario, it could take you to a malicious website.
Oh.
That's designed to steal your login credentials, your credit card information,
Oh.
or other sensitive data. And these sites can be very convincing.
Really?
Oh, yeah. They can mimic the look and feel of legitimate websites to trick you into entering your information.
So you think you're on the right site?
Exactly.
But you're not.
Right. Or the QR code could download malware onto your device without you even realizing it.
Okay. That's definitely not something I want to deal with.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
So how do we tell if a QR code is legit or a scam?
Right.
They all kind of look the same to me.
Yeah, they do. It can be tricky.
Yeah.
That's why awareness is your best defense.
Okay.
If you didn't initiate the interaction, be suspicious.
Okay.
Did you request information from this company or organization?
Right.
If not, why are they sending you a QR code?
That's a really good point.
You know?
So always think before you scan.
Exactly.
Don't just blindly scan anything that comes your way.
Right. Also examine the QR code itself.
Okay.
Are there any misspellings or grammatical errors in the surrounding text? Does the URL associated with the QR code, if it's visible, look legitimate?
Okay.
If anything seems off, trust your gut and don't scan it.
What if you absolutely scan a QR code?
Okay.
Like, say, to pay for parking or access a menu.
Yeah.
Are there any safety tips?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Use a QR code scanner app that offers security features like URL previews and malware detection.
Okay.
These apps can give you a sneak peek of the destination website.
Oh, okay.
Before you actually visit it.
Okay.
So you can spot any red flags and back out if necessary.
So it's like having an extra layer of protection.
Exactly.
Before you even click the link.
Right.
That's a great tip.
It's all about minimizing risk and staying informed. And remember, even with these precautions, always be on high alert when dealing with QR codes.
Got it. So we've covered brushing scams, the dangers of QR codes, and what to do if you find yourself targeted.
Right.
What's the big picture takeaway?
I think it boils down to this. In our increasingly digital world, convenience often comes at a cost.
Yeah.
We need to be mindful of how our data is collected, used, and potentially exploited, even in seemingly harmless situations.
It's like we're constantly walking a tightrope between embracing the benefits of technology and protecting ourselves from its downsides.
Exactly. It's about finding that balance, staying informed, questioning what we see, and taking proactive steps to protect ourselves.
So it's not about living in fear.
No, not at all.
But about being empowered with knowledge.